got stuck on this one because, well, I think we agree on that. It's hard to teach. It's hard to tell people how to do it. And isn't this something that actually is the foundation is made when you're young? If you start training at an older age, I'm not saying it's impossible to get good, but if you haven't done anything for the first 30 years of your life, you don't have any roots. You don't know how to stand, you don't know how to walk, not even necessarily how to breathe. So I think that's why it's important at an early age start doing some physical activity. It doesn't have to be karate or martial arts.
When we talk about the band thing, so actually when I was in junior high school and senior high school, I actually didn't do any sports. I started karate at when I was 23, and before that I didn't do any sports. So I have actually worked very, very much to get some roots and to get some trunk. But like if I compare to you, or if I compare to my wife, you both have very good roots already from your youth. I will never achieve your level because some parts of the root part are closed. So some roots, I know that I can never build this root because that's closed. I have closed the door. I have spent much time with this. I have spent much time with this, but still I understand that something is forever missed because of I hope my band friends are not watching this, but I wasted my youth years. I had fun, I had good friends, but from the exercising point of building your soma point of view,
to become a good martial artist, it wasn't the best investment. Then on the other hand, for me, since I've been doing some kind of sports the whole my life, my dad, he was really into sports. Probably would still if he was in shape to do it, but because of health issues he hasn't been able to do any sports anymore. But for his whole life he did sports, and that affected me. So I did all sorts of sports. I wasn't good at anything, but still enjoyed it. Skiing, orienteering, football, tennis. So I guess I got some foundation at an early stage. And then when I found something that I really loved, karate, when I was 12, I trained a lot. It didn't come natural to me or anything, but starting at an early age gave me, I guess, the roots. But from a teaching point of view, the downside is that it's so many things here I take for granted. I think people do naturally, which isn't the case. So for you, since you have to build these at an age when you were able to think and reflect upon it, I think you have more to give when it comes to teaching.
Actually there you are right, because I started so late, and I have wanted to build a strong foundation. So I have spent a lot of time thinking that what in my body is even possible, and because I have done the thinking for my body and for my part, then I can also say to others. And now you need to translate this word later on, but I'm quite famous in rähjääminen, so anyway, we have good relation with our students, and they are same age as we two are. So I'm shouting them basically, and I'm cursing to them. I'm not.
Terrible. It looks terrible.
And it's because of that I see that there are a lot of holes in here and a lot of holes in here, and then a lot of holes also in motivation to try to get these in better shape. So people think that, okay, I have black belt, I can just focus on these nice issues. It's nice to be on different branches and to play there. It's fun, and they are actually quite good in here, but I'm shouting most of the time for these issues and these issues.
I can't remember if we talked about it last time, but the thing with these here is that it becomes quite personal. You might have to tell someone that you don't know how to breathe. You don't know how to stand.
You are exactly right.
So
Then when we are friends with our students, so we practice them and they are we are in the same hobby. So you don't want to say to your friends, or actually you are not allowed to say to your friends that, by the way, you cannot stand. But if at the same time, if people are saying that, hey, I want to have a new belt, I want to go to the next level, and then you realize that why didn't I say 8 years ago about this?
Yeah.
But then if they say that now I want to go to a new belt, then you have to say that unfortunately this has been a problem for you for last 8-7 years, and if you want to have a new belt, you need to start working with this or with these parts. But because it's not hierarchical teacher-student role, but we are friends and these are personal. These are very personal, but also these are personal.
Yeah.
Because people think that, hey, I'm in black belt level, and as I said, many persons have very good branches and their tree looks nice on this level.
Yeah, but then
But
when
not that level.
Yeah.
And it's terrible because it's easy to correct that. Okay, you need to change a little bit your hand like this. Like if you correct yellow belts, you just correct. But if you correct things that, okay, you've been standing wrong in a wrong way for the last 15 years,
or you're walking with your feet like this, it's going to be really hard to get the triangle thinking that we refer to many times. But do you have any practical examples of how you got your roots yourself? What kind of training methods?
Well, like I say, my wife is much better than me, especially related to this root stuff. And I have asked her many times that is there any way that how someone else could have same roots as what you have? She says that no, you just go exactly the same path as she has done for the last 30 years. And then I said, how about this? There were dead ends that lasted for 5 years. Well, she says that they are part of the story, that her roots would not be the same even without these dead ends or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. It's my only rule for this is that you just need to keep focus on these issues. So instead of just focusing on hands, you focus on the whole body and your strings from your body and just how to look inwards.
Yeah.
At the same time, when you look outwards,
you need to be aware of what your body is doing, not just the limbs, also what's happening here inside. Yeah. Like you mentioned that you were skiing when you were younger. Well, I have skied 30 years ago. Cross-country skiing. Yeah.
Cross-country skiing. I have skied 30 years ago, but now when I have practiced karate and I've been thinking this so much, I think I could teach skiing to someone. But skiing is not happening like this. It's happening from your body.
Yeah. It's about having a strong core.
Yeah.
Something need to be stabilized, but then also dynamic.
Yeah. And then you use your bigger strings from the legs. You use your middle stringers from your back, and you use these small strings, from in your hand. So like Chinese systems.
Yes. I like this picture. I mean, if I walked in here and looked at it, I was like, I don't know. But yeah, content, makes sense.